What's good, everybody? It's your boy K Deshawn, and today we're gonna talk about sex. But first, we're gonna get into some updates about my life, and then we're gonna get into the nasty dance. Y'all, anytime I say anything on my channel, this pertains to me. I'm never gonna speak for the majority, and I'll never speak for nobody else. I'm always only gonna talk about my experiences. So I definitely miss you guys, and you know, not for nothing, I would think about stuff that I could probably record all of the time, but I really couldn't come up with a lot of stuff that I had to talk about, so I really just wasn't, you know, making videos and everything like that. The reason for me making this video today is because, for one, it's been a minute. It's been like a year or so, probably a little less than a year since I made a video. I'm fine, like I'm good, I'm okay, I'm still alive, and most of y'all probably follow me on social media, so y'all already know that. I have you know, Facebook, I have Instagram, and I made the Instagram so y'all could message me your questions and not have to put them on YouTube, and especially if they're real personal. And then I have a TikTok, but I don't really get on TikTok like that. I've been living my life. I've got some updates for y'all, so let's get into it. I guess I already got into it, but let's get into it some more. So for those that may not know, why would you know? Because I never made an announcement about it, and I'm not big on social media like that, so I don't do those big things like that. But you probably can tell I am no longer with the person I was with. We are going through a divorce, which is no love lost. We're still cool. It's just we're not good together. It's not mean I'm available. That just means, you know, I am no longer in that situation. We're living together. She moved into my house, and now she went back home. And so I've had to redo my house a little bit, just on the strength of all the furniture was hers, because I sold all my furniture so we'd have somewhere to put her furniture. And then of course when she left, she took her furniture with her, so I had to do all of that. So now I'm in my living room, which if you go back to my old videos, you'll see it looks different. And maybe later I'll show y'all what it looks like, but that's not the point of this video. So so that's what's been happening for the past year for me. And I've been in dark places sometimes, but honestly not really due to that. That doesn't really have anything to do with it. I'm trying to figure things out, you know. And so but none of the dark places that I've been in were for my transition either. So let's make that perfectly clear, because I don't like when people try to say, oh, that's why you feel like this, or that's why you're going through that. It's not. They didn't have nothing to do with that. So that's the big thing. So I'm gonna talk about sex a little bit in this video, just because I never really wanted to talk about it before, just because sex involves two people. Usually the kind of sex I'm about to talk about involves two people. And with that being said, I don't want to bring somebody else's business out if that's not, you know, that's not my place. And so that's why I never really talked about it. And so now I'm just going to talk about my own business. And I can tell y'all, for the ones that want to know, because I know a lot of y'all come to this channel, especially about bottom surgery, and you want to know, what does sex feel like? So we'll talk about just a little bit, because it ain't too much to even really get into for real. So what does sex feel like? Okay, so here's the real. So I told y'all before in my videos that my orgasms are actually better now than they were before, and that is a fact. Like when it's there, it's like, this is like the sound effects and fireworks and all that. Like it's there. But it took me a while to be able to get to there, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because for me, sex is like 99% mental. I was never able to finish before. And so now that I can, because mentally everything matches up. I don't know if I've told y'all that before, but I'm telling you now that was a big hurdle for me. And so but I will also be very honest about my sensation, which I'm pretty sure I'm always honest about my sensation in my videos. A lot of people, they like, oh, y'all not telling the truth about these surgeries. I never lie about my surgery, because what does that do? That doesn't do anything for anybody. Mostly I have erotic sensation. What that consists of is being aroused, being basically arousal. So I told y'all before, my clit is buried inside my dick, and so that sounds funny. But most of my sensation is towards the base of my dick. So I show y'all before, like if this is the dick, most of my sensation is up here towards the base, because that's where my clit is buried. And anybody with how can I say this correctly? Anybody that's had female organs or female genitalia, or they're female bodied, most of those people, that's the type of stimulation that really gets them to the big O. So you can, obviously finish with penetration, but a lot of people they can do without it. When I first got surgery and I was okay to do so, it took me a very long time to figure out a good technique to be able to finish. And so I kind of had to coordinate that into my sex life. I don't have a lot of tactile sensation, especially on the size of my dick. Like, most of that type of sensation is going to be on the under part, like where they close me up at. That's where most of that type of sensation is at, and at the tip, that's where most of that sensation is at. So, and I can use my arm for kind of like a visual, right? So I have a stitching underneath my dick that looks like almost exactly like this, and along the line of that stitching on my dick is where I feel the most sensation, which is like, that's weird, but that's the truth. And so I can't, sometimes it's like spotty. So sometimes I don't feel temperature, like I don't feel hot, I don't feel cold. But if it's like extreme, like I can feel the toilet seat. Like if the toilet seat is like, you sit on the toilet, you go, do your business, and then my dick, it falls onto the toilet. I can feel that cold porcelain on my junk. And so that I can feel. Of course, when I'm in the shower and the water is really hot, because I like to feel like I'm in a gumbo. Like, I like to feel like I'm about to cook to death. That's the type of water I bathe in, or shower in, rather. Same thing. So yeah, of course I can feel that temperature, whatever, but it's like any of that in between, I don't really feel it. And so people are going to ask me, and I'm bringing that all up to say, people are going to ask you all the time, how does it feel when you're inside of somebody, da 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 da. The truth is, I honestly can't really feel the way that you think like it would feel inside of a person. And I'm saying person, but it's, for me, it's a woman. Inside of a woman, I cannot feel like the mushy gushy ooey ooey, the warmth of a pie. Like, I can't feel all of that, but I can feel like the friction of the rubbing. So like, I mean, obviously she's lubricated with her, yeah, and so going in and out and all of that, like I can feel that. But like I don't have good sensation as far as pressure goes. I don't know how else to describe it, because I can feel pressure, but I can't feel pressure. Like, if she squeezes my shit, I don't really feel that. You know what I mean? So it's just like, it's like I said, it's a mind thing, I guess, more so, because I've been able to finish inside, but a lot of that is not, I guess, how you would picture it would feel. So people, I want to be honest with everybody, so it doesn't feel like, it's not gonna feel to me the way that a cis man is just not gonna feel, because my shit has been boom 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 boom, constructed to be that way, where their shit was born that way. So all of y'all that come on my post and be like, oh, you'll never be a real man, blah 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 blah, I don't care for that. I'm not trying to be cis. I got the body that I want to have, and outside of me telling y'all wouldn't know the difference. And so, and that don't hurt my feelings, because I know what I am. I know that I'm born female. You're never gonna hurt my feelings by being like, well, you a female, you this. I know, sweetie. Like, and still, you're not stopping doing anything that I'm doing. And so I just want to be honest with people, because I want y'all to know that just because you go out and have surgery, just because you have great sensation, and just because of this and just because of that, doesn't mean you're gonna get exactly the results that you want. Like, yeah, I want to be able to feel all of what I'm doing, but I don't get the feeling of the way that I want it to feel, but it still feels fucking amazing. And that's just that on that. I don't even know how much more detail I can go into about sex, because I don't know what y'all really want to know about it. But of course, always, you can hit me up on Instagram for those type of questions. Just DM me. Or if you don't have Instagram, you can do Facebook, just DM me. Or TikTok, I'm on there too. I will message you back. It'll take me longer to get back to TikTok, because I forget to check it. Overall, if I had to rate like sex life, and I'm gonna do my pre to now, My sex life before, and I don't know if I told y'all before, but my sex life before was, it was fun as far as like doing the activities, but I never finished in my life. And so as fun as it is, it would get to a depressing point, because it was like, well, when am I going to feel the way I make other people feel? Because that feels like kind of a shitty situation. Like, you putting all this work in and everybody else is feeling good, but you over there feeling like wah wah wah. So but now it's fun because we both are getting, you know, what we need out of the situation. Really, I guess that's really all about sex that I want to talk about, because that's all y'all really want to know. Because when y'all hit me up in my DMs, it's well, what it feel like on the inside? I mean, you put your finger in there, you know what it feel like. The same way she gripped your finger, the same way, you know what I mean? But I'm not going to feel that on my dick. And that's just the end all be all. And that's me. That's a personal thing to me. Everybody's surgery is different, so people might be able to feel. People might be able to feel the grip, feel the wetness, feel the, you know, whatever. I just really can't. I mean, you know, I can feel the wetness, but not the way that you think I can feel it. And what else was I gonna say? Another thing that I want to put out, and please don't nobody take this the wrong way, but also if you do, that's your business. I'm not interested in men. So, and I say that respectfully. All of you guys that hit me up in my messages, and you trying to flirt with me and all of that, like, don't get me wrong, I appreciate the compliment, but at the same time, that's gonna go nowhere. Please understand, it's gonna go nowhere, because that's just not my thing. And so I don't like I feel like I be being rude to people when I just don't engage with that, but that's just not my thing. There's nothing that you could ever, I'm gonna leave it alone. That's not my thing. Anyway, so hopefully this video was as as informative as it could be, considering because I, you know, without telling nobody else's business, I just want to tell my business. I just want to tell my experience. I just want to give y'all as much information as I can that could be helpful to you. Of course, before you go to these surgeons, please do your research, because, you know, everybody that might be doing surgeries on you may not be for you. Like, that might not be taking your best interest into consideration. So please do research before y'all just book with somebody, because I see a lot of people complaining about their surgery, and sometimes because they're the guinea pig for that surgeon. Like, granted, everybody got to start with somebody, but if you can't avoid being somebody's guinea pig, please do that, because I've seen some horrible stories on the internet. And when I say the internet, I mean like these Facebook groups. I'm blessed and I'm lucky that I didn't have that happen to me, and I feel bad for the people that it did happen to, that have to have surgery after surgery after surgery to try to correct the things that somebody else did, because they go to different surgeons to try to correct it. Man, that really sucks, and I'm sorry, you know, that y'all had to go through that. But please do y'all research if y'all gonna get this surgery, and just realize and recognize that, you know, you might not get everything you want in the surgery. Like, I love my surgery because I didn't have any complications. I got what I wanted, aesthetically pleasing. It does everything I wanted to do. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't even get my dick, and I told y'all this before, so you know I'm telling the truth. I didn't even get my dick to have sex. Like, that wasn't my goal. My goal was to stand up and pee. Especially being a truck driver now, when I gotta go, I gotta go. And sometimes it's hard to get to a bathroom. You know what I mean? So that really worked out in my favor. But I had that way before I even became a truck driver. So, you know, just, I be wanting to be helpful to people. People hit me up all the time. They ask me questions and things like that. And I love to do it, you know, to help you out and give you information or encourage you, whatever. But you still have to do research on your own. You still have to look at your own resources, because KY can only do so much. So I call myself KY when I talk to myself. I'm sorry. Y'all probably didn't know who the hell I was talking about. But I can only do so much. So hopefully, you know, I'll be making more videos in the future about stuff that y'all are interested in. But if not, then this may or may not be my last video. People, I mean, they be wanting me to make videos, but I don't be really having nothing to talk about. But I hate to have you guys hanging like that and leave y'all hanging. But, you know, I'm just on to other things and, you know, living my life. When it's relevant, I tell people, like, people want to be like, well, make sure when you engaging with somebody, you let them know you trans. First of all, if you look at my body, I don't say if you look at my body, you'll know. But if you, like, when I say that, I mean naked, because of all my scars. And my scars don't bother me whatsoever. But, you know what I'm saying? I would never have to lie about who I am to ever kick it. I've never done it, and I'll never do it. Because, for why? Why for? You know what I mean? So, hopefully, like, you know, y'all are out there, you know, being truthful. Yeah, but if you ain't, that ain't my business, because I know I am. And hopefully, like, y'all continue to kick it with me. But if you don't, because, you know, I'm not heavy on the content, and I understand you ain't gonna hurt my feelings. I'm glad that y'all even stopped in and said what's up to a real one. Okay, maybe that's I'm dragging it a little bit, but, you know, like, I'm just happy. I'm honestly just happy to be here. So, but I will show y'all a little clip, a little quick glimpse of my house now. I had to paint a lot, so it's not done. Obviously, I basically painted almost every room in my house. So I'm still working on my bathrooms and my kitchen and stuff. And so I'm gonna see y'all. Show you. Obviously, that's my little fireplace and my TV and stuff. But that's not even what I wanted to show y'all. You know, I had to paint my walls. My walls were well, y'all just go back in the other video and look. And then my wall over here is blue. You can't really tell because of the lighting, but it's blue. Oh, excuse me. Don't worry about how I got my pillows right now, because I was just sitting over there or whatever. But it's my pillows. I had curtains, but I didn't like them, so I took them back down. And I gotta put my other ones up. It's my dining room area. All of my, this is my room, but I ain't really gonna show y'all my room for real. Like, y'all gonna see a little glimpse, and then I'm gonna cut the light right back out, cause this ain't nowhere near done. So that's why I don't want to show y'all just yet, cause I ain't got nothing that I need for it, cause everything costs money, and of course, again, I'm out on the road, so I don't have a lot. Oh, this is what I want to ask y'all for real. As you can see, like, that's because I've been painting this stuff. This room hasn't been painted yet. So I want y'all's opinion on what I need to make this room, because I have a third bedroom and I don't know what to do with it, because I already got an extra room over there. I got my master bedroom. Sorry about that. It's just some boxes and some stuff, but it's a pretty decent sized room. Let me see if I could show y'all real quick. It's a pretty decent sized room. So what y'all think I should do with it? That's gotta go. I don't know if you can even see it in the camera, but this chandelier has to go. I didn't never like it when I moved in here, so I damn sure don't like it now, but I never did replace it. And I'm not gonna show y'all my bathrooms, because they need to be remodeled completely, just because of what I'm looking for. And then here's my other room. Again, this one is like just real basic. Don't even worry about that on the bed. That's just something I gotta deal with. But it's just a you know, little 1-2-1-2. I need to really do it up. I don't have any wall art or nothing on my walls, because again, I was painting and I don't own anything as far as that goes. So I'm gonna have to go buy some stuff. And I've been looking, but I haven't found nothing that I really like that I want to spend money on just yet. Because if y'all know anything about me, and I know y'all don't, but I'm here to tell you, if you know anything about me, you'll know I do not like spending money like that. Like, I do not. So when I buy stuff, it's got to be something like I really, really, really want, and really, really, you know, enjoy, things like that. So anyway, thank y'all for tuning into this video. Thank y'all for bearing with me. Thank y'all for rocking with me, and thank y'all for watching these videos over the I guess 2 years that I've been making them. Because I know it's been like probably over 2 years. Because when I get my surgery in 2020. Yeah, it's been 3 years. I got my surgery in 2020. So the summer of 2020 at that. So yeah, y'all been rocking with me for a little bit of time now. And so I just really appreciate y'all for tuning in. Even the ones that talk shit, because you sat there and you watched the video and then decided you want to comment on it. That's weird behavior, but I appreciate you too. And so, you know, until next time, or if this the last time, if you never seen me before and you only stopped it, you know, stopped in for this one video. Hey, it is what it is. I just want to say that thank y'all for, always engaging with me. And I'm out of here.